Everybody, and we have more Roguelands, and we are going through the Church of Foss storyline today. Here's my little guy I made for it, level 41 gun mage, so he's dexterity magic, and that's awesome because he has a flame soft, his dexterity magic weapon, and it shoots this awesome flamethrower that follows your cursor, and I love it. This storyline, unlike the other storylines, I haven't been through this entire storyline on my own yet, so we're going to be, it's a little more a bit of a playthrough, less of a guide, because I'll be going through this mostly on my own, mostly for the first time, up to the point of the cathedral. So the first document is Rosen, Minister Odin, not Odinson, Divine Prophet himself seeks your audience, search from the Hollow Caverns, so that's pretty easy. He's at the end of the Hollow Caverns. So you either go to the Hollow Caverns or one of the levels before the Hollow Caverns, get the Hollow Caverns portal. Going to the Hollow Caverns, though, is a pretty reliable way just to get it going. And you can speed run through it, or you just clear it normally, whatever floats your boat. If your character's not that strong yet, I mean, you can do this whatever level you're comfortable doing in the Hollow Caverns. Clearing normally is probably a little bit safer, especially if your character's not particularly strong. See how good that flamethrower is? It's so good, I love it. I didn't expect it to be that satisfying to use. Decent damage, pierces, and it follows the cursor. Hold me and we'll follow the cursor. Am I going to fight the boss when we get there? Considering how hard the cathedral is, the boss is probably going to be really hard. Will I still fight it when we get there? Probably, I suppose. What are with these rocks? Oh, I'm so fancy. Alright. Just let me through the level. Hollow Caverns, alright. And then we go to the... You have to go to the Hollow Caverns portal. And that gives you Father, what's his face? Let's level up our sword. Our flamethrower. It's just a sword symbol, okay? So you met Mr. Odin. Beings in the sky, I finally see them. When one injects siphoned anthracite into their bloodstream, their senses become heightened and unbound. We need more. Bring me 100 ashen dust and I'll be able to restart the brewing process. Well, I don't have 100 ashen dust because I forgot about that requirement. But ashen dust is pretty easy to make. If you can't find it, you can get it off of the... There's a couple ways to get it. You can just make it in your alchemy station. You can also go over here and purchase it for 1,000 crystals, which is kind of a steep price. You can just get mystery goods for that. So the easiest way to do it, you just go to your ingredients. Let's grab some ingredients that I have a lot of. Herbs, eyeballs, and anything else tier 1 that I have tons of. Tier 1. Yeah, that's a little disorganized. Tier 1. The flutterflies, I really got tier 1. What does it matter? We need, what, 20? So we go here and we put these in a... Yep, just put that in some way to get ashen dust. We got 6. 5 and 8. Much easier way to get ashen dust versus actually buying it for 1,000 crystals a piece. You can also get them from mystery gifts, I think, occasionally. You get ashen dust a lot of places, but by far the easiest is just to make it, just manufacture it. Let's take the ashen dust back to Father. What's his face? We need to go back to the Hollow Caverns. This is the... Oh, dang. Be right back. Alright, when you get through the correct level, and then you just speak to the Father again. Also, I want to point out in that Caverns, I just gained all these levels. I ran to like 4 gurus, mini bosses, and got tons of experience. That's why I go into all Caverns for experience. When we speak to him, he has what we needed. And let's also get rid of this sound real quick. Give me more weapon experience. Level up this flamethrower. I'll also need to level up the armor and the shield, make them ultimates. Beings of the sky called out to me. They said the creator is returning. We must forge him a gift, go to Mr. Odin, and report my findings so we may spread the word of Foss. So you go back to the ship. Easy enough. Back to the ship. Speak with what's-his-face? Mr. Odin. This is good news. I've had faith in Foss since the beginning. He has helped so many beings of all types. May go visit him in his cathedral to ascend and become one with the creator. Kind of goes over the dialogue box there. And must do your part in the grand ascension. Go spread the word of Faust to the dredger within the ancient ruins. So, okay, that's the NPC in the ancient ruins. So we just gotta go to ancient ruins and find him. Ancient ruins is a little bit, definitely a more dangerous place than the Hollow Caverns. That's for sure. This guy's plenty strong enough to handle it. But if you have a new character and you're speed running through the storyline, the Hollow Caverns, not Hollow Caverns, well, a little bit of the Hollow Caverns, but this area can be a little scary. Well, pleasure is to meet a follower of Faust. He's wrong. Don't trust this fool. I've dug up all the information about his experiments. He tricks people into thinking they will achieve some divine reward, only be injected with lethal anthracite into their bloodstreams. He has created monsters. Up to your portal uses, please go to this cathedral and see for yourself. We must put an end to Faust's madness. So then we have to go through. Now this is the part where I'm unfamiliar. Let's clear our way through. Now this is the part where I start to get unfamiliar with what happens after the cathedral. But we have to go to the cathedral. This is the part where we have to go to the cathedral. The cathedral is real scary. It is not a friendly place. So let's be cautious once we get there. He gives you the portal uses. That's how you get first portal uses for the cathedral, of course. I'll level up our helmet, our shield. Probably be fine to do our shield. Get a little bit of experience. Not a lot of experience anyway. We're not on challenge levels or anything. So now, it's time to go to the cathedral. You can also craft the alchemy station. You can craft the Aether Dew, which will give you increased cathedral uses. What am I missing there? I am missing a single ingredient. I'll play with that later. Now's not the time. So, select the cathedral. Before we head out, let's grab some more healing. Rest of my elixirs here. And we heal up. Probably level up and lose a lot of HP in here anyway. So Cathedral, pretty high level place, it has tier 6 stuff. There are these giant scary rocks do a ton of damage. Oh, something doesn't feel right. Why here? These hoppy dudes that aren't that dangerous, but they're still there. What is it? Meteor Storm, Pirates? Hopefully it's Pirates. We can take out Pirates pretty easily. Meteor Storm, I just have to tough it out. Yo, the rocks though? Yo, those rocks though. Space Pirates. Alright, we can kill Space Pirates, no problem. These giant faces have a ton of HP and do lots of damage. They touch you, those rocks do tons of damage. Everything does so much damage. Alright, we're at 2 HP, that's fine, that's not lethal. Scared me though. The Cathedral is so scary. This guy has really good ultimate weapon. He's level... what level is he? Level 52, and this is still very scary. So if you're going to the Church of Foss, definitely the hardest storyline I've come across so far. Because this Cathedral's not even challenge level, it's terrifying. Those pirates gave up really easily. That's where you get these tier 6 items. Then you finish up your alchemy crafting station, or you turn into emblems for the little crafting machine at the end of the cathedral, which we'll be seeing in a second. Once I get through this, I'm not even going to explore the whole map. I'm just going to... These guys are terrifying. They're not even bosses. They're just normal dudes in the cathedral. Unless they are mini bosses that show up a lot, but based on the experience they give, they're not. Burn these little guys. I'm doing 300 damage a hit. This looks like I can song kill these guys. Cathedral's a scary place. Be real careful coming up here. Burn them down one at a time. I'm loving this flamethrower, but I didn't mention it. It's a darkened wyvern. That's how you get this thing. I think we're good to leave here. Portals all cathedrals and takes us. This guy is going to yell at us about something. I see you've made it to my cathedral. What do you think? It's beautiful, isn't it? More and more believers are coming to me. They are all ascending and becoming one with the Creator's visions. You are my most valuable follower, the strongest for sure. I've got something very special for you. Don't tell me you're the boss fight like right now. I've connected the strongest catalyst for my strongest follower. Concocted. You will finally become one with the Creator. Oh, right now? Foss has grabbed the strongest vial of either side yet. You hold the syringe in your hands as he stands face up towards the sky, calling to the Creator. What will you do? Inject the liquid for Foss for the Creator. Throw the syringe on the floor and refuse to join Foss' search. Stab Faust in the neck with the syringe, injecting the Aether sight into him. Those both sound fantastic. First I'm going to show you this thing, the creation machine. You can take emblems. I even have... yeah, I have some. I'll just do it to show you. We have a tier 4, 5, and 6, so 4. They'll have to be the same tier level. Is that 5, 5, and 5? 5, 4. Okay, what's going to be the third one? Fine, 4, 5. There you go, 4. So you just put these into the creation machine, and you get yourself random rewards. That's a terrible reward. Let's do it one more time, and just see what getting it. No, Aether bulbs. Some of the rewards are terrible, but you can get some special weapons out of it, which is pretty good. Throw this back. Store everything. Do we want to fight the boss right here, right now? Am I coward? I do want to. I want to inject ourselves the Aether sight. I'm afraid it's going to kill us. It's going to slay us, and the game will say, "We told you it's lethal. Don't do it." So what should we do? Or should I stab dude in the face? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what? Let's go for it. The worst thing that happens is we die, and then I just have to make a new character. Okay, concocted it. Let's go for it. I've injected it. What now? Yes, now you are ready for the true test. Use your newfound power to defeat the Creator himself. Should a little galaxy and become gods, walking amongst mere mortals. Come with me to Mech City. Oh, so nothing happened? We're fine. Nothing changed. Dude, your your concoction was trash. We didn't get any change at all. Something more exciting would happen. Alright, let's make up some... What do we need for elixirs again? It's been a while and I made a huge batch of them and I've only just now run out. Why can't I see elixirs? Am I blind? There it is. Glowflies, shiny scales, and the ethers. I don't have a lot of shiny scales. Want to make sure I have plenty of elixirs for this fight that we're about to go do. Because I have no idea, like I said, this is my first time going through it with you. Which makes for not the best guide, but I want to get this out ASAP. And then we'll do the other bosses. I'll throw on the other bosses at the end, which I'll have more experience with at that point. Hide you. Alright, let's go. Next city. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm so stoked right now. Just in case I die, let's throw that on the wall. So we save a little bit of money. Alright, what's the creator? Faust was a false disciple, worthy of ascension, so are you. Now I shall destroy this plane of existence forever. No, I won't let you do that. Why are you shooting missiles at me? Why are you throwing swords at me? Where the heck are you? Where is he? Where is he? Yo, oh! 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 This is the creator. This is terrifying. He is actually so spooky. So far, it seems pretty simple. He's throwing swords, horizontal beams, and summons his cathedral friends, which, because we have piercing, isn't a big deal. And he walks towards us at a fair rate. So it seems like, hello. Yeah, apparently he doesn't have to spawn them right on top of them, and he's surprisingly quick. And also those yellow beams, they cause burn, I believe. We leveled up, didn't we? It's really unfortunate, because I do not want to be one hit away from death. Although with the amount of damage these things do, it's probably inevitable, with only 55 max HP. Yeah, we burned. He killed us with burn. I'm not surprised. That guy seems tough. We got a Wizened variant. Alright, we'll come back with a new guy, now I know how to fight him. And we'll be a little more, better capable of taking out this creator. But anyway, why would I do an outro? Because we have more to show you. Okay, here's another guy to face the creator. This time it's a tech guy. He has the Warforged gun, which is does piercing, just fires a straight line. The most interesting thing is that when you use a combat chip, it spawns a turret. So it works really well with Atlantis Eye. See, this guy's combat chip's not that great. But oops, I didn't mean to do that. With Atlantis Eye, it spawns a turret in Atlantis Eye, which is really, really nice and convenient. And it's a free turret, so it's pretty cool. This is like the 4th character we've tried to go against the creator with so far. I trained up, power leveled a bunch of other characters, go try to fight the creator, and then they've all been crushed. I had that melee guy that was that was a joke. He didn't last at all. I had that faith guy with the cherry blossom to heal himself and reduce his burn, still didn't work. Now I'm on Dex Tech dude. Try to shoot him. He's higher level with a max level ultimate equipment, except for the rings are just plain rings, and the scarab shell is obviously an ultimate. But it's pretty decent equipment. Health is a little bit low though, but let's try this again. You'll finally become one of the creator. Faust for whatever. Just we injected ourselves. Let's go to the ship. Go to the next city. Maybe should have done this before we picked the boss fights. Maybe we could have bought some combat chips or something, because we do need dexterity attack combat chips. Would be really nice. Alright, he's the creator. He's super scary. He does burn damage with his ranged attacks. He likes to touch you for 20 damage. That's his favorite thing to do. These swords are terrifying. Ow, that's terrifying. Ow, burn. Get it up. I have lots of burn resist. Very important in any fight that has enemies that cause burn, such as the creator here. Have burns instead of some anti-burns. I'm probably not going to use them because I do get burned. I'm going to panic and just spam heals instead of anti-burn. Gotta keep the damage, doing lots of damage. That's the one thing I've been having, not doing a ton of, is just been raw damage to this guy. I have range increases, projectile range increase on this weapon because it doesn't quite go all the way to the edge of the map otherwise. The edge of your vision, and if you have a ranged weapon, you really want to at least go to the edge of your vision. Those Cthulhu face squid monsters, these spawns are a big problem because I also have a ranged attack that causes burn. Alright, let's keep these turrets on, keep my Atlantis Eye going. Doing a good bit of damage to them with this. Dun 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 dun. At least the music's cool. God, he's so stressful to fight. He summons the cathedral monsters, which is a big problem because the cathedral monsters are very, very tough. That's one reason why I buffed this guy up so much more than I have done for our previous. Oh, we've killed him. That's why I made this guy so much stronger than for many of our previous ultimate boss battle dudes. It's because he has so much health. He hits really hard, and he spawns a lot of really tough guys. And he causes burn. He's a total nightmare to deal with. So I'm glad we finally taken him out. Looks like that's everything. We get our badge. We do have our creator badge. The happiest badge I have seen yet in the game, because this was probably the hardest. It's probably the hardest boss fight. Default and I messed around with. Things. That really go? That doesn't go there. I messed everything up. Wait, you go there? Yeah, you go there. Nice look. I don't like the color discrepancies going on here, but at default 9, I tried Axlark once. He seemed kind of tough, but I'm not sure because the fight didn't last particularly long because it's our first time fighting him, and going to the Forbidden Arena is really expensive. So I can't say definitively that Creator's the hardest boss, but as far as storyline bosses go, he's definitely the hardest. Tons of HP, scary attacks, summons a lot of scary enemies. So if you're going to do that first option and fight the Creator, have a strong guy. This guy had fully maxed out ultimate equipment with as many mods I could stuff in his stuff as I could put in his equipment with high stats on a high level. Just even like have a chance. I wasn't still 100% confident. I thought we might have to make another character. Piercing's really important because he has summons those really tough guys. Otherwise, have resist heat so you don't get killed to the burn. Lots of healing and just be patient, and you can't be too prepared for that Creator fight. Anyway, then there's the other two boss fights. Well, you'll see. There's not really two other boss fights. Okay, here for my first time against the second boss, I have a guy. He's actually kind of weak, only level 48. He only has one ultimate. It's not even leveled up. He has his ultimate weapon though, which is really weird. I'm not sure I like it. It's tornado. You shoot this giant green tornado that flings out, does some magic. I think it's magic faith damage, and it pierces, which is really important. But the problem I've had with this while I was leveling this guy up is that it kind of obscures too much of the screen, and it's hard to see what's coming, particularly projectiles, what to dodge. So you made it, blah blah blah, and now we throw it on the ground. You want the Creator to throw the syringe on the floor and refuse to join Foss Church. What does he say? You have forsaken me. I shall meet with the Creator myself next city. Give him immortality, you pathetic fool. Alright, let's see what kind of wrath we have incurred. I should have made some anti-burns in case we do have to fight the Creator again. Although we're probably just going to get murdered if I get hit with the Creator at all. I'm going to craft up some anti-burns real quick. I don't remember what some ingredients are, so let's just grab everything. That's my solution to crafting in this game. I don't remember the recipes, so I just grab everything. And mash them together. Still missing one recipe. I need to get that taken care of. Probably sooner rather than later. Let's do something like that. Alright. Let's go visit the second boss, whoever that may be. It might just be the Creator again. I've actually done the third fight for this fight here. So let's see if it's just the Creator again. Or is this Creator in different context, something else happening. What? Excuse me? There's no one here. Excuse me? This is embarrassing because in the next fight, I say it's easier. It's one of the easier fights because it was kind of an easy fight. So I say do this one. I say do the third fight because apparently the second option just doesn't even have a fight. Unless I bugged the game, there's nothing here. I just came and got my badge and nothing happened. I feel like that is incorrect. But that's what the game's telling me. Do I need to make another dude to test it? Or, well, okay. Mission accomplished. Talk to Odin. It's a shame that you decided to leave our church. I've taken your place as foster disciple and I'll be ascending soon. That's it? I just bail out and we get the badge? That's it? That's the second stage? Are you kidding me? I've tried to do the first... Oh my gosh. At this point, I've tried to do the Creator fight several times, and I did the third fight. And now I come in here expecting like some cool like Ascended Faust or Creator, Redux. It's just nothing happens. I had to have I'm just going to convince myself that I bugged the game and there should be a boss fight there. Instead of me going and there's nothing there. Good luck. Good job. Congratulations. Well, enjoy the third fight, I suppose. Alright, going to look at the third boss with this character. He's a bounty hunter, so dexterity, has this missile RPG, which is really cool. Shoots 3 missiles. It's only horizontal, and it's like dex, half a dex plus half a tech, but it's kind of times 3 because it's a little triple shot effect. So it's alright, I don't mind it. And we're going to talk to Faust here, and we're going to make it to, we are going to, come on, shut up. Stab Faust next to the syringe, inject the Aether sight into him. What happens now? No, I cannot handle this amount of Aether. I've been betrayed! Mick City! Alright, let's see what we get out of this guy. I assume we have to fight him. He's going to be some abomination. Oh, we have some anti-burn, some elixirs. Hopefully that's enough. See how this goes. Voss' final form, Bliorg. Yo, he's terrifying. He's throwing meteors at us. He's just spawned a meteor storm. He's not even throwing them at us. This is a meteor storm. Where'd he go? Having this tech would be really nice. I don't think we're going to be able to buy it in the middle of combat because we don't have any funds. Having all this bonus tech would be really nice. Where the heck is this guy? We can only fire. This thing fires only horizontal no matter where I aim on the screen. Ow. It actually didn't hurt that bad. Alright, alright. Foss is just making meteors, just making it rain. Seems to be an inconvenience so far at most. At worst. We can't, man. Horizontal only. I was worried about this. I was like, if it's a boss, it's like the creator. He's a big guy. He's on the screen most of the time. Hitting him with just horizontal only would be no problem. If it's a little fast guy like this, hitting him can be a big problem. And what do you know? It's a little fast guy. So what do we learn? Don't fight Faust with horizontal only weaponry. Is that ridiculous cartoon sound the missile launcher? Because that's it seems real silly. Is he only hitting us for 4 damage with his meteors? That seems real not very threatening. Yeah, that ridiculous popping cartoon sound. This is the missile launcher. When we hit him, we're hitting him hard. Ow, he touches you a lot harder than those meteors do, so it's not trying to get touched. Meteors are almost, like, 4 damage is nothing. Why is he only hitting us for 4? That seems way less threatening than anything else than the other boss. Than the creator, at least. I'm doing this actually before I do the second fight. This will be my first time doing this third fight. Probably about my dozenth time trying to do the first. Not actually dozens, but I've sacrificed a few characters to the creator so far, and it's been real frustrating. So I decided to take a break from that. We'll do a guy for the third boss. Dude, getting these crits in? Pretty nice. Don't let him touch you. That's the real damage. That's where damage is going to come from. Only 40 HP. Really, 4 damage? That's so weak. I expected way harder hits. I'm pretty sure touching him does hurt, but meteors not so much. Yeah, just fly at me, dude. The elixir's coming in. He doesn't do any burn, so I took the anti-burn just in case he is the creator. You fight the creator in a different context, or if it's just a different enemy that causes a burn. I guess I also should have brought resist poison in case it's the enemy that does poison. Wasn't exactly prepared for anything here, but we seem to be lucked out. And resist frost, why not? Just bring all the potions. I brought all the mods for him. Get the missile launcher out. Seems like this might take a while because we can only hit him in the one particular position of being directly in front of us. I also took this weapon because it is piercing. And for like the creator fight, because that's the one thing I was concerned about, because creator's real hard. I was really scared about having to it's kind of how in the first storyline, multiple decisions lead you to fight the destroyer, just in kind of different pretenses. So I was kind of worried about happening here. So I brought the piercing effect in case I need to pierce these summons to kill multiple summons while still hitting the creator, or having a similar boss fight. Which doesn't seem to be going on here. We're just shooting lots of little triple taps at this guy. And hopefully killing him sooner rather than later. It seems to be later, so far. No idea how much HP this guy has, but it seems to be a bucket load. But his damage, his attacks are super weak. Try to stay high enough that if he touches me and I get hit with a meteor, it's not lights out. I'm getting a little lazy about dodging it, to be honest. Come on, creator. And also, please fly in front of me so I actually hit you with these attacks. If you get him to sit there and eat some missiles, he's taking a good amount of damage. Don't touch him. Oh, come on. Ouch. I think I have health regen mods in this guy. Not that I normally use those a lot, but it wouldn't be too bad to heal up a little bit of health in between actually pulling out our potion. So if I only have a couple HP away from being full health, you know, I just let the mod take care of it. Health regen take care of it. Yo! Uber Faust. There, he's dead. He made a weird noise and died. Is it? We win. We got the Foss badge. Good. That was way relieving. After doing the creator fight for, you know, half an hour or more, half an hour plus, just reward himself with some dexterity mods. Throw those. We throw those on later. Let's just go get our talk to the Mr. Odin, who I assume is who we have to talk to. Yo, Odin. Forbidden Arena boss unlocked. Where's Faust? Why don't I feel his presence anymore? Well, sad. So was he a scam artist that you can't feel his presence? Does that mean he actually had powers, or is it a scam, or what? But that was the third boss, and that'll be the final one I show you. I actually still need to go back in time. You need to go back. I still need to do the other bosses. This third boss is actually the first one I beat. And it's pretty easy, actually. I haven't done the second boss yet as of this dude. But it's actually a pretty easy fight. Just didn't even have a particularly good weapon, particularly good loadout for that. And we still took him out. His touchies, a little bit of damage. It's mostly the rocks, which were nothing. So if you just want to get through one of the Church of Foss storylines, that seems to be a good one to go versus a creator. Anyway, thanks for watching. Leave a like, enjoy the video, subscribe more, find Twitch, and I'll see you next time.